Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So, T-Like Trophy here, and I'd like to talk to you about our new lineup. So, who are going to be our next opponents? You see Diamoli. Alright, they're 4 points away. They've been scoring a lot. A whole lot. And they've been conceding more or less like we did. So let's say they don't seem to have a massive defense, but they look like they were able to score a lot this season. So let's quickly have a look at what they look like. So what they've got here. What have they got here? Come on, load it, mate. All right. Oh wow, that's one of the reasons why. 17 with finishing, 3.5 stars. Alright, it's not too high, but 50.3 is a lot as a routine. Then 20.9 for 3.5 stars and very high finishing skills. Not very fast though, these two, so we might play offensive. And then we have this one guy, Uzai, 4 stars, 14.2, not impressive. Very good, but not impressive. Makan, very high finishing skills, impressively high actually, and 13.54 stars. Then we have 55.4. Alright, we're very lucky. This guy is disqualified and he's not meant to play today. So, very good to know. I'm sorry for the opponents, of course, but I'm somewhat happy for us. And then, oh, very high finishing skills as well here. Alright, this is not nice. 4 stars, 17.8. So, very good player here. And then we have 4 stars, 11.5. Not impressive with low heading skills. Alright. 3 defenders that spread across the pitch. Then defensive midfielder, central one, impressive technique, 3.5 stars, 25.7, not massive routine. Then we have 29.6, very good central defender here, very nice fullback this one. And then we have 44.3 with 4 stars. Alright, very good defender here as well. And a not so impressive goalkeeper. So, what do we want to do here? I think we can go attacking this time. In general, then we'll see what to do. I would say slightly attacking. They tend to play very attacking, but they don't have the firepower, in my opinion, to pierce through many defenses. They could actually manage to win against Mayeta FC, who, despite being this bizarre in terms of lineup, they have good qualities, very good qualities. So, and very good skills, sorry. So, well, they're very dangerous, but very attacking, which means there's going to be a lot of space here, and, well, very attacking mentality, plus this kind of defense, plus this goalkeeper tells me that going slightly offensive could be a good option. Also, these two strikers are good, are very good, and this one guy is highly experienced, so he will be a problem, but in my opinion he will not be able to withstand our defensive speed. So why not trying? I mean, it's not that terrible to go slightly attacking against them, in my opinion. Then we'll go balanced, but let's first see what happens with our lineup. So we want to have as much firepower as possible here. At the same time, we do not want to lose any of the opponent's strikers and to let them go, because they're very dangerous. So let's first take the defense back to where it's supposed to be. This way. So we've got complete defense. Then we have the very strong midfielder used to play here, but he's not going to be there since he's disqualified, so good for us. So we're not going to swap these this time. And then what about these guys? Well, since the opponents will not have their bleeding edge midfielders, I think this could be a good lineup. On the other hand, I'm asking myself if it's not the case to add one striker, which means though we'd have to take one winger away. And since the left back and the right back in particular, well, the opponent's right back in particular, well, they are both strong, somewhat strong, and we are somewhat superior in nearly every way in the midfield. Well, not really, but we are either better with routine or with skills all over the midfield. I think it's probably the case to go for a more central lineup. So I'm afraid we have two options here. So we could play with Variopinto in the middle and Yossa here. It's probably the only... No, it's not the only option, because we could even add one more defender, so that those attacking opponents should not stand a chance to score. Well, hopefully. So let's see if they're good at heading. No, low heading and good heading, but we've got good defenders from that standpoint. So heading wise, we've got 12, which is not very high, and 15, which is nearly as good as the opponents. And then we've got Venero with 13. They're both not too tall. The Shori should give his help here. And you know what? We're going to add one defender. Yes, I think it's the good way to go. So we'll add one defender instead of one midfielder, so that we'll keep our firepower on. We'll keep our defensive line very very thick, and this should help us getting rid of the opponents, hopefully. So there we go. Midfielder Variopinto, one more defender who's going to be Fabris. So Passeri, Storari, Variopinto, Fabris. We want all of them to play. It's not going to be possible though, so we're going to replace Scandalo with Variopinto. It's fine. Bricu with Passeri. It's fine. So that we'll have 3 midfielders here and 2 strikers still. And Cancelli will be replaced with Storari. It does not sound good. It does not. Should replace Yossa. I do not want to replace Yossa though. So we're going to replace the 90th minute. We're going to replace Variopinto again. with Storari. Variopinto with Storari. We can't. Want to take this guy away. This guy away. We can't. Sorry, we cannot. So we're going to probably replace Fishnala with Fabris, or even Mazzotta probably, because he's very high with disqualifications and with yellow cards received. So let's swap Mazzotta out. Mazzotta. Fishnala. So Fishnala will be replaced by Mazzotta, by Fabris. Sorry. Fishnala with Fabris as a central defender. Alright. So there we go, guys. I think this is it. Again, I have probably said that already. I don't really like playing with all of the players at the center. I very much enjoy playing on the wings. It gives a better look to the overall gameplay. But sometimes you have to sacrifice the good way of playing for one more point, probably two. Well, 3 hopefully, not 2, because there's no way to obtain 2 points, I'm sorry. But well, sometimes you have to do it, and that's it. So in this situation, since we still are in danger, as you can see here, I do not want to risk to keep the team within this grey, within either this grey or, well, orange or red area, because it's not worth it for a principal to, well, at least in my opinion, some of you might think it differently, but it's not worth it to sacrifice some points for playing in a way that the audience might appreciate more. So I'm afraid this is it this time, guys. Thanks a lot again for watching, and see you in the next video. Let's support the team. Bye.